biological weapon. I mean, as a people, we should overthrow these tyrants. How can we allow them to make biological weapons and nuclear missiles? Maniacal, I'm telling you, yeah, we can't drive 5 miles per hour over the speed limit, but they can send nuclear missiles and crap. I don't even think there's nuclear missiles, to be honest. They would have used them by now. A little iffy on that, you know. Dinosaurs, check into that, man. There probably wasn't no dinosaurs. Don't say you've seen dinosaurs. Go ask to see a dinosaur bone in a museum. They don't even have them in there. They're replicas. I mean, there was mammoths and stuff like that. No dinosaurs. I'm telling you. The first guy who found a dinosaur was like in the 1800s or so. And all he found was a tooth, and he draws a dinosaur from it. Get out of here with that.
So you've heard from some that coronavirus is just like the flu. Let's talk to someone who's experiencing it right now. Clay Bentley, he's living with coronavirus. He's currently under quarantine in a hospital room in Rome, Georgia, just outside Atlanta. He recently posted this message to his loved ones.
Didn't look good. Didn't look good for a while. It's been a hard road. But I'm here to tell you that when you got the word of God to stand on, there ain't no weapon formed against you can prosper. I had a lot of people contact me, let me know that they're praying. You just don't know what that means.
Wow. Clay Bentley is with us now live from Cisco. His hospital room is under quarantine right now. We're also joined by Dr. Carlos Del Rio, Professor of Medicine and Global Health at Emory University. Clay, we're just so glad that you turned the corner. Can you tell us how you're doing this morning?
Well, I think I've turned the corner. I think I'm improving, getting better. It's been a long road, but I'm getting through it. I'm improving daily.
Tell us, Clay, if you can, how the hospital first reacted with your symptoms, etc., and how quickly they tested you, because it's our understanding that they sent you home before testing you, and you came back a few days later. How did that go down?
I came to the hospital last Monday, really sick. So they kept me in the hospital all day, ran tests, ran flu, put fluids through me all day. They asked me if I'd been out of the country, if I'd been to China, different places in the world, and I told them no. So they said, well, the flu's coming back negative, so it don't mean you don't have the flu. They're just not 100%, so we're just going to send you home.
Apollo moon landing, fake as hell. Hey, yo, they may have been up there on that moon, but not in that dinky-ass rocket they built. Man, go zoom in on the Apollo moon landing and look at it. Like the first one, it looks like drywall and duct tape. Oh my goodness, they did not make it to the moon in that
Let's
crap.
take a look at its tweaker pad. Notice all the duct tape and tin foil and zip ties and curtain rods. Oh my goodness, who put this together? I think I could have done that in the 5th grade. Look at that wrinkly ass paper. This is a joke, people. You think this went to the moon? Look at those little blow dryers for rocket boosters. Come on now, this didn't go to the moon. It's fake as hell. Look at that drywall. You can literally see drywall nails. This is a joke. Then they try to remake the Apollo moon lander. If you look this up now, it won't look like that. It will look like a nice design, like, you know, they are covering their tracks. They definitely didn't use this all 5 trips, or however many trips they went. Fake as hell, everybody. It's a joke. Look at it. I flew to the moon in this, and I fit a dune buggy in there, and I changed my astronaut outfit in there, and I didn't wear a helmet inside. I could breathe just fine in there. What a joke. Look at those thin rods. That thing was going so fast, 17 miles per hour. Look at those curtain rods. How's that gonna hold tight? Come on, what a joke. All right, everybody. I'm gonna let you hear from my man, Jake the asshole. Flat Earth asshole. Sorry for the language, everybody. Okay, enjoy what he has to say. Bye.
Hey, Flat Earth asshole, did you ever think of this? NASA says, no. So I'm actually going to read NASA's answer to why the lunar module looks like such a piece of shit. They have an answer, and I'm going to read it to you. So no need to copy and paste NASA's answer, because I'm going to fucking read it to you right now. Derp. Like everything else, the ascent and descent stages were built to be as light as possible, but because they knew they would operate only in a vacuum, many things really didn't need to be sturdy, nor did the shape of it matter. It would never have to deal with the aerodynamic drag. In fact, the descent stage was designed to buckle in the right places upon landing. That was how it absorbed the impact. Deal! It was also going to be used once. This was the most weight-efficient method of handling the shock of landing. That would be the main source of the wrinkling on the 2 struts wrapped in black on either side of the middle of the picture. They had buckled as they were designed to, being part of the descent stage. The foil is MLI, multi-layer insulation, and it is actually pretty complex. Heat is transmitted in a vacuum only by radiation. The key to insulation is to reflect as much energy away as possible. The layers were designed to do this maximally, and the layers had only enough contact between them to maintain the integrity of the material. Contact points create heat conduction, making them less effective. Thus, it is very wrinkly. All the other covering material you see is also just there to protect whatever is underneath from the effects of sunlight, mostly the heat of it, which is very hard to dissipate in a vacuum. You need fancy liquid cooling systems. Even if you don't use the fancy MLI, if you stop sunlight from hitting what's underneath, much of your job is done. That is all it has to do. And it was made merely sufficient for that job. Perhaps they were also thinking a bit about keeping dust out. Weight savings were more important than looks. The fancy stuff is underneath all those makeshift looking panels.
There's so many conspiracies. You know, that's what I'm gonna start doing. Making conspiracy videos. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Anyways, this virus is like a government coup. World government coup. Driving tanks down the street, giving people's prison sentences and fines over a flu. Get out of here with that crap, man. I'm so mad and agitated. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. How we ablaze the fire, make it burn them. We mash
mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday.
Head two.
Wait for 0 hour as others check their cameras. And now the bomb, the marvel and the horror of our time is exploding. Inside the Holocaust, cameras record the havoc.
Welcome back. Coronavirus. It's been all over the world for at least 6 months to a year. This ain't new. It made a dramatic leap from animal to human host thanks to China's eating practices, fat soup, and poor handling of live animals. That's what they said. Or it came out of a lab. I think they just said that to make it more of a threat. But anyways, it was spread worldwide well before it was identified. They can only test for it now because the sequence was ID'd. They couldn't before. Think about it. How many hundreds of thousands traveled through around the world and China since August? It's a bad chest cold. Period. Quarantine. Quarantining now is ridiculous. It's already everywhere. If you took a sampling in every major city of 1,000 people that had a cough or a fever sometime since August, I guarantee you there would be positives everywhere. But they only test incoming from abroad, like cruise ships. And now that's starting to change, of course. Huge epidemiological failure. The stats are all false. They rest on two faulty premises that China told the world the second they saw their first flu-like case that tested negative for flu. There is no way, and two, that they have even a clue of world. Man, I cannot read. I give up. I'm no newscaster. Backyard Sky. I'm out of here. I tried. Bye. What up, everybody in YouTube? This is Backyard Sky News. So I ain't got no news. All I got is a bunch of fake coronavirus propaganda. I'm not saying coronavirus is fake, but something fishy is going on, y'all. Could this be the New World Order? I hate to sound cliche. This is their new Pearl Harbor. Agenda 21. Check it out, y'all. The world's gone rogue, and so should we. You can't be driving tanks down over a little flu. Come on, man. And I don't want to sound cliche again, but I'm saying, check out the normal-ass flu. Man, there's more deaths and more cases than this. I don't know what's going on, but something's fishy, and I smell a rat. Backyard Skies out here!